next Gogopreneur episode. So this is day 2. You're about to talk in that room right there. She's following you around. And there's Christina, making sure that I am where I need to go on time. So, thanks, girl. But I like to research technology as it's coming into our lives to understand, do I want to use it or not want to use it? If I do use it, how is it affecting lives? How can we use it for real estate and entrepreneurship? This is really what I do. I try to live my life by the quote, and it's a Zig Ziglar quote, and it says, you can have absolutely anything in life, the more people you help to get what they want. So if I can impact thousands and thousands, hopefully millions of people through my lifetime, I know God will provide for me. So I love nothing more than providing and sharing my knowledge and information and my resources, and then most importantly, meeting the people in person who I touch and then seeing the results in more lives. So go get and grow. You can do absolutely anything in life.
Not maybe looking as Instagram beautiful, but just really being themselves and enjoying being together. So that's I talk with my hands. And I also like.
Can I clip it right here?
Yeah. Screen access to the Randy.
Okay, and we'll hide it.
Yep. And if you want, you can what's that? It's on. It's just muted on my board. So whenever they announce you, I'll probably turn all you guys on, and then you guys can start. Yeah, of course.
So funny, seriously, I have such a resting bitch face naturally.
You're all set. You said?
If I don't pay attention,
I'm
my face looks like I'm freaking mad. I think it's just I don't know. I think I'm thinking. I know. I seriously look super mad in this.
I know.
You have to be like,
Well, sometimes that's you sometimes.
I know, I mean it a little bit. But I need to remind my face to not look mad. I need to learn to like all the time.
No, that's fake.
I know, but like maybe not to that extent, but like
Just remember,
like that.
we need a code for
It
that.
hurts. It's hurt.
You're going there.
Okay. Yes, nice to meet you.
And I will try to do it on the
Yeah, I know he is.
All right, go. Check. All right, done? You're good. Look at our pearly white. Look at this. Look at that. This is going to be the sexiest panel they've ever
I
had.
can see our team stuff for anybody.
Yep.
Okay, so let's do a quick video of how they're coming in.
We've got this Gogo. Does anybody know
Look at Team Gogo, front and central. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love our support.
So when you guys, I promise you the next, 30 minutes, there's gonna be so much value. Like, you guys are gonna leave this room, the top 1%, we like to do that in our industry, don't we? I'm the top 1%. When you are gonna leave this room, the top 1% in AI, in real estate, because of what we're about to share with you. So were you gonna say something? Was this regarding bacon?
Just back to the prompts, right? One of my favorite prompts that I asked AI was, write text to my wife that I'm gonna be home late for dinner. Relationships, right? Hey love, just wanted to give you a heads up that I'm gonna be home a little late for dinner tonight. I'm sorry for the inconvenience and hope it doesn't cause too much trouble. If you need me to pick up anything on the way home, let me know. Can't wait to see you later.
He had a really good night, guys. He had a really good night. They had bacon for dinner.
That is not good.
My wife would be like, what'd you do with my husband?
But on that note, I want to add on, yes, this is a training for realtors, right? Where you have to look at time is money. You can literally ask it, like, hey, write me a 7-day meal plan.
dinner, gluten-free, and I don't want it to be more than 800 calories, right? It literally will give you a meal plan in 3 minutes. And then you say, okay, now break it down to ingredients and put it in a list for me so that I can just put it into Alexa, right? So there's so many different ways how you can use it. So I don't want you to be hung up, how can I use it for real estate? How can you use it for your own life? Like you can tell it, hey, my children has an art class, a science class, a math class, a PE and all that. I want you to write a very nice email to each of the teachers individually of how much they appreciate it from the Bethke family. And we literally go, whoop, and you're like, copy and paste. Relationships.
Dude, amen.
They sound so good.
You can use this thing for so much.
Yeah, a huge round of applause for all the members of the panel. AI professionals.
This is really what I do. I try to live my life by the quote, and it's a Zig Ziglar quote, and it says, you can have absolutely anything in life, the more people you help to get what they want. So if I can impact thousands and thousands, hopefully millions of people through my lifetime, I know God will provide for me. So I love nothing more than providing and sharing my knowledge and information and my resources, and then most importantly, meeting the people in person who I touch and then seeing the results in more lives.
I'm from Dallas. Yeah, so yeah, very emotional, like me to a person. So just a lot of positive. Pushed me outside of my comfort zone for being present in my videos and really building a differentiation between my personal life and my business life. And it was, I think I found you on like the For You page, right? And then started following you, and I was showing my husband, and he's like, you can do this, like absolutely. But you were the one who really truly made me feel so comfortable with stepping outside of my comfort zone. And I want to say just one polish to the wall on that. So I'm just like very excited. So yeah.
When people take the time to come up and get to know me personally and me get to know them personally, it removes that barrier of the internet. I become human, they become human to me. It's my best feeling ever knowing that my knowledge gets to help real humans. So please, anytime when we are at an event, if there's a chance for you to walk up to me at the end so I can personally help you, or we can just give each other a hug, right? Please don't ever hesitate. Come up to me. I would absolutely love the opportunity. Next time you see me speak, if there's a chance, come up to me and introduce yourself. I'm looking forward to meeting you. In the end of the day, we are all in the people's business. As Coach Bird says, you don't need to make more money. You need to meet more people. People have the money. And that is pretty much everything that I have built in my career. I was able to do it through the power of people. All of my businesses are people-based, right? And now I get to help people to build their businesses, and that is my favorite thing to do. Chanel is one of my favorite humans. You know, when you meet someone and you get that gut feeling of like, oh, if I never see this person again, I'll be perfectly fine. Well, that's the negative side of meeting people. The positive side of people is when you meet someone, even you have like 5 minutes with them, you're like, oh my gosh, I feel like I've known you my whole entire life. Right? That's exactly what I felt when I met Chanel. She's just one of the kindest humans. She's so down to earth. She is so sweet and so kind and so caring. When we were at this last event, I was so excited. I think she reached out to me. She said, we need to meet. And I'm like, yes. And we had this whole session, this whole video shoot, and shared all kinds of things because we have so much in common. We actually see the world very, very similarly. We believe that our soul is having an earthly physical experience, but we are eternal souls. So we talked a lot about that. And of course, our microphones were not working.
And then people in the back think that I'm having issues with my mouth. I'm just sitting there, literally just sitting there. No, I was seriously listening to like this is for like 25 minutes. Because this is our quiet, private, peaceful time, and nobody is going to open the door and bother to me.
So I'm thinking, I'm like, well, it's quiet, everybody else is here, right? So I took the call, I was talking, and next thing you know, someone was in there and flushed.
And it's such a bummer because I wanted that to be an episode on its own. I feel like we don't talk enough about energies, and we don't talk enough about souls, and we don't talk about enough why we are on this earth and the purpose that we serve and how to find your purpose. and how to go through hard things in life, because we all do. Trust me, nobody walked out of their life at the end and be like, well, that was fun, that was easy, right? Like, no, everybody in this lifetime, everybody bears their crosses. And Chanel shared her childhood and I shared mine, and the things that we went through to get to where we at, and the lessons that we learned. And our microphones weren't working.
Okay, I knew right what I had. So we took a nap on this couch. We were really napping. We took a nap on this couch, and I remember I woke up and I just had this overwhelming feeling, and I started crying, and I looked at him, this is what you do so. And he woke up and he said, I'm sorry, it took me a long time, but I've been looking good, even though I was too. And he's not a crier, and he started crying. And then he and I had both had the same dream.
So I don't have any of that. I'm sure there's a reason why that didn't happen. Maybe it was just a little too weird and a little too out there for you all. I don't know, but I just wanted you guys to know Chanel. And if you see her, walk up to her. She will blow your mind with her kindness. So let me introduce you guys to Chanel, one of my faves.
Did you know that you and me can be business partners? If you're a licensed agent or broker anywhere in the US or in 24 other countries, you have a chance. So here is the opportunity that I want to present to you. I want you to jump into my calendar. I want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you about what's going on in your real estate career, how long you've been in it, what you have achieved, where you want to go, maybe you haven't achieved that. And I can show you what the model is here at EXP, why I switched my business over to the company 4 years ago, how it changed my life, what I was able to achieve. And then in return, if you like what you see here, maybe you decide that you want to bring your business over to EXP, and that would make you and me, if you chose me as your sponsor, be business partners. You will never, ever owe me anything. You're never going to cut me a check. We don't owe each other anything, but we become business partners. So my knowledge and expertise in this industry is yours. You're going to have me as your business partner literally on speed dial. And my goal is to be able to help you, and in return, you help me. If you're maybe not happy at the brokerage that you are with, I want you to give me and EXP an opportunity. So all you need to do is jump into my calendar. The link is going to be somewhere below, or maybe a QR code on the screen. Somewhere here. Click it, jump into my calendar, and let's see what's going on in your career. Let's see if I can help you, and if I can, and you decide to bring over your brokerage to EXP, I would absolutely love that. I joined the company 4 years ago. I started what we call a downliner organization at EXP here, Team Gogo organization. We call ourselves Team Gogo International Family of Agents because we are a family of agents. We train together, we refer to one another, we feed each other's families, right? We truly stick together like family. And this is the opportunity that I want to invite you to. I want to invite you to be a part of us. If this is something that you would like to do, if you would like to do real estate with us, the Team Gogo organization, the International Family of Agents, we would absolutely love to have you. All you need to do is jump into my calendar, and the rest is history. We go from there. So hopefully you decide to join me. See you in my calendar.
Yep.
Well, good morning, world. Yesterday was fun. Did you sleep good, Jason?
Yeah, I slept like a baby. How'd you sleep?
I know, that's what Dwayne called, and he's like, oh, you're already up and going. I'm like, yeah, I'm having coffee with Team Gogo at 8. And he goes, you must look really rough. I was like, well, tell me what you really think. Well, it was a big day yesterday, right? But driven by excitement, I was up at 7, even though my alarm was set at 7:30. I'm excited to go. So a lot of Team Gogo agents are here, probably about 50 of us, almost 47. And I see all of their posts, but I haven't seen so many of them like in person. We didn't run into each other. Or if I did see them, I was like running to my next appointment, right? So I couldn't spend some quality time with them. So I want to go down at 8 now. We're going to go spend some circle time and talk about our feelings. And they were like, why? What do we need to talk about? I'm like, I'm just kidding. I just want to sit down and talk. From there, we went at 8. So I don't fall on my face. We went at 8. A quick little Italian dinner.
Tina from Tampa.
Vincent from New York.
Lisa from North Carolina. Katie, North Carolina. Claudia, North Carolina.
Romania, Michigan, now
All at one table.
But then you know what happens after you eat Italian, right? What happens? You just want to go to bed. Last thing you want to do is go party with the Latinas. What we did,
Because Veronica, if you're watching this, I love you. So then I had to show my support. So I got my life together for you. I put it all I got. Right, Christina?
Yeah, you did.
How many times did I talk myself out of it and back into it?
Several.
I was like, I can't go, I was so tired. But then I was like, but I have to go, right? So I got my life together. We went. It was awesome. I found some energy that was left somewhere deep inside and came home. We were in bed by midnight because she said, I remember it was like 11:27 or something. I have 3 more minutes. And she goes, you're turning into a pumpkin at midnight. I was like, okay, we're leaving. So that was it. That was it yesterday. Came home, fell into the bed, went to sleep. Woke up and we're starting the new day with a bunch of Team Gogo agents. We have an agent who's joining us. Her name is Carrie, and she's from Tampa, and she's driving over today, gonna stay the night. And this is her first time with us, and she literally just joined us from there. She's such a beautiful person. I'm excited for her to meet everybody and for us to hang, because I didn't really get to hang with her much. So that's what we're gonna do today, and I'm not speaking today, right?
You are not.
So we have a little bit of a lighter schedule. And then we have a couple meetings. We are helping a couple people who are making the decision to come over. One is a team of 6 agents. So I'm gonna meet them at 6:30 to run their numbers and see what that's like to be here at EXP and run a team and transactions and all that, what cap, what cut, what team structure. So you're gonna sit down and do the math for her, and after she sees it, she can unsee it. That just happens every time. And then there's another agent, guest, Kelly Halls. So Kelly Hall also brought a guest, and she also wants me to run her numbers so she can understand what her transactions would look like if she was here at the XP. So I know those things. Oh, and then Krista Shore is here. That's right. Elena Cardone's coming today. Krista Shore is here. She texted me yesterday. I haven't seen her this whole time. I had no idea she was even here. Krista's here and she wants to hang out. She said, let's go to the pool and have a drink at noon. Christina, can you, if we can pull that off? It's on the list of things to do. Okay, thank you. So that's what I know by far. Oh, it's ready.
The thing I love about EXP is that you're truly going to make true friendships. I can't wait to see these people when I go to the events. EXP being an online company, we don't have that elbow touching where it's like, oh, it's your birthday, let's have a potluck in the office. We don't have that ability. So we do a lot of events, we do a lot of masterminds, we get together pretty much monthly. I travel and go somewhere and I get to see my people.
20,800, and that leaves you with 169,200.
Well, that's this year. Oh, last year our average was 565.
Oh, I better get in line, huh? I better get in line.
You know those people that you look up to and you put them on a pedestal and they're out there and they're achieving all of the goals that you want to achieve, and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to be like them when I grow up, right? Well, that's Krista Mayshore. I remember seeing her the very first time and I was like, oh my gosh, that's Krista Mayshore. And oh my gosh, today I call her my friend and we hang out and I talk to her all the time and I have her cell phone number. And when we go to events, we go out of our own way to make sure that we get to spend some quality time with each other. And then right after that, literally when the opportunity of the Krista in Gogo training presented itself. So Krista called me like a week after. She's like, Gogo, I have this opportunity. Do you want to do it together? And we did. And we took second place or third place, I think. And I get to meet Tony Robbins. Thank you so much, Krista. Thank you so much for being my friend. Thank you so much for wanting to do that with me and giving me that opportunity. And thank you so much for making my dreams come true. And then soon I get to meet Tony Robbins. Thanks for being you. You're awesome. And you are a role model to so many of us.
It's not the end of it. It's not the end of the world. Everyone who's here, they're like, it's okay. Okay.
Okay, guys, we're doing this. Watch. So this room holds, I think, 6,000 or 7,000 people, and I get to talk on stage tomorrow. So right now I'm going to get mic'd. You pretty much go back there. They show you where to walk and how to come out and where your microphone's gonna be, like if you're wearing one or if they're handing you one, and if you're sitting or standing, and how long you talk and what they're gonna ask you and what you need to answer and that kind of stuff. Look who I found. Amy Gregory, you are going on stage. On that big stage. On that big stage tomorrow.
How are you?
Hi. So now that I'm mic'd, we're going up on stage, and then they're gonna tell me to say something, and then they turn the cameras on, the microphones on, then I say test 1 2 3, and then if it works, I go off stage. That's it. So we have a party of 40 in here. Woo! We got here on time. Hi. Hi. Hi.
My personal invite to make sure that you attend events. You're pretty much going to see me at every event, content central, because I'm always there. The reason why I attend events because I believe kind of two things. A, you get paid for the hour, what you bring to the hour. The smarter you get, the more money you make. Big decisions are made at big events, so you have to attend, because if you keep doing what you've always been doing, you're going to get the same results, and that's the definition of insanity. So in order to take yourself to the next level, you have to learn something that you don't know today. That's why you don't have that result. So please attend events. I'll see you there. We can take selfies together.
Perfect. That was so good. Love. Thank you. Okay.
In the next Gogopreneur episode. This was amazing. This is day 4, but I came on Tuesday. So it's a 5. Saturday today. I guess I'm closing down this place. So we are going on the social media panel. Can you hear me now?
I would not be where I'm at today if it wasn't for EXP, if it wasn't for the Honey Badgers group, they literally adopted me with open arms into their group, and they always just help me any questions I have, anywhere I'm in my career. If they can help me with something, they'll give their shirt off their back.
But when you're doing social media, make sure you're not doing it on a personal page, right? So if you're doing social media, that is your business. Just like if cold calling your business or farming or door knocking, take it seriously. Don't do business on a personal page. So when you do it on a business page, you get what's called an algorithm, right? You get to log in and see what happens when I post this. Sometimes you feel like, oh, this is the best post I've ever made, and you have 2 likes, and you're like, okay.
It's wonderful to watch everybody thrive and everybody make the new real estate friend and referring partner. So we created definitely a tribe. Love you, Team Gogo.
For all the products and services featured in this episode, pause the show right now, scan the QR code, and I will see you on our website.